No bother.
Oh, talk about you fix her up.
I do it specifically to discourage what you just did, guessing at the answers. You know, in real life, you can't depend on luck to make up for not knowing. These answers are all correct.
I guess we're going. I guess you're right, Susie.
Oh, this looks great.
Thanks.
So is this like Italian food or something?
It's something I saw in Eat Smart magazine.
There's a honey and on a Pooh, oh, and cake! Oh,
Tastes like chicken. Slimy yet satisfying. These are rare delicacies. Pecans with a very pleasant crunch. Ooh.
I know my napkin's down here somewhere, Slimer.
Hey, Molly, what'd you get for lunch? I got pizza and a banana for dessert. I got a sandwich and a cookie. What'd you get, Dima? I got a sandwich too, and for dessert, I got an ice cream sundae. A sundae? Hey, Gobi, what did you get for lunch today? I got a can of baked beans. What did you get, Gil? I got a can of green beans. What about you, Naughty? I got a can of jumping beans. Hey, come back here, jumping beans.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned crawfish boil. Crawfish. These crawfish sure are tasty. Huh? Like, not much meat on this crawdad.
boy, these mastodon meatballs are delicious. Oh, I'll see.
You know the old saying, when in Rome, let them eat things.
Life is sweet.
Why? Oh, I just thought, maybe it was like an old family recipe. You're lucky your mom makes you such healthy meals, Kyle. It's probably why you're such a good athlete.
Kyle just has a natural talent for sports.
That's right, Kyle. You're just a good sport.
Yeah, it's probably genetic. I mean, I bet if you go back far enough, we've had great athletes in our family for generations. Great soccer players, maybe. Or cross-country skiers. Or bullfighters.
You better eat your salad. You don't want the oil to separate.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah. I was talking with the girl in charge of the Heritage Day Committee.
Is it Bonnie Lopez? She's always in charge of everything.
I know. Yeah.
Kyle and Bonnie.
sitting in a tree. Oh, kids.
Sorry about that, Kyle. That's okay, Tom.
Kids.
Anyways, she says that everyone's family comes from somewhere else. I mean, if you go back far enough, we couldn't have always lived in Cleveland. Unless we're Indians. But we're not Indians, are we?
I don't think so.
And we don't think so either.
Okay, then what are we? You know, where do we come from?
I think your great-grandfather moved there from Buffalo.
No, Dad, I mean before that, before we came to America.
Why are you so interested in your family all of a sudden?
I don't know, I mean, you know, Heritage Day coming up. I don't want to be the only kid who doesn't know what he is.
You're Kyle Johnson. You're a good student, a good boy, a great athlete. Just because some people are obsessed with where their ancestors came from doesn't mean you have to be too.
Mom, I'm not obsessed.
Being an individual is what America's all about, Kyle. It doesn't matter where you're from. You can be anything you want to be.
Fresh ground pepper?
Oh, I do.
There it was again. The feeling that they were hiding something from me. At school the next day, I tried to find out what it was.
Are you checking it? Yes, Gil, I'm checking it. Hey, Kyle, here's your girlfriend. What? What are you talking about, Pure?
If you're looking for sports trivia, try GoFindALife.com.
Actually, I'm looking for information on my family. You know, my heritage.
Hey, is there a lot of Johnsons?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people named Johnson.
Yeah, 4 million pages. Maybe you should narrow that search down a little. Why don't you start with your father and trace your family back that way?
Oh, I tried that, but I couldn't find him.
Did you look in Cleveland? Here, move over, let me try.
Look, you don't have to help me.
I'm head of the Heritage Day Committee, remember? It's my job to help the heritage impaired.
It's not important to me anyway. I mean, so what if I'm from Germany or England or whatever? It doesn't mean anything to me.
Kyle?
Well, why were you on the computer? Okay, what about your mother's family? Where were they from?
I don't know.
Well, half of your heritage comes from her, you know.
Well, yeah, but I never really thought about my mom's family.
Well, what was your last name before she got married?
Kyle?
Don't tell me. You don't even know your mother's maiden name. How are you ever gonna get a credit card? Look, if you really want to find out about your family heritage, you might try talking to your parents. They are your family.
Okay, now what do we do? I don't know. Let's figure it
I couldn't tell Bonnie that I thought my mom and dad were hiding something from me. That day after school, it got weird.
out. And my friends really confused.
The first weird thing was my dad's old high school yearbook. He wasn't in it. At least, Bob Johnson wasn't in it. Robert Smith. Bob Smith.
So that really explains what's Bob Johnson.
Kyle?
Oh, hello.
Hi, Mrs. Johnson.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
We gotta shoot some moves.
Okay. Don't be late for supper. I'm making stir fry.
Why would he change his name from Smith to Johnson? You know, I mean, if you're gonna change your name, at least change it to something interesting.
You know what? Maybe he didn't pick it. Maybe it was the FBI or something.
Like they gave him a new identity.
I said it was Johnson. It's been changed. Name was Smith. That's very ridiculous I ever heard.
No, man. I mean, you gotta be like a hitman or something before they let you do that. No. Man, how do you make those shots?
Why, Kyle, how'd you do it? Did you just really shoot it? Did you really shoot it?
You know what? Maybe they're like these big radicals in the 60s, you know, and they had to go underground. Yeah, or you know what? Maybe they're really aliens and they got stranded on Earth when their spaceship crashed.
Holy catnip and holy catnip and. Whoa.
Look, it's Fendis. You just touched the rim. Yeah, I did.
You're a genius! You're a genius! I love eating toenails. I love Ew, you're gross.
You're right, Tom. I'm a genius.
My dad measures me like every week to see if I'm getting taller. Then he measures my vertical jump. And if I can touch the rim, man, you sure are lucky. What does luck have to do with how high you can jump? You're the luckiest guy in school, Kyle. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, man. You'll be fantastic. He's just right, man.
You know what? I think it's because of that lucky charm. Maybe it really works. What, this? No, it's just something my mom gave me when I was a baby. Hey, check it out. Somebody lost $10. Luck and a half, man. You're always finding money lying in the street. Hey, or teen. All right, I'll split it with you. Cool.
That'll be way too cool.
Hey, man, check it out.
What?
Hey, you know what? I saw that guy on TV once. No, the thing behind him. It's the same as my coin. I thought it was like Chinese or something. Look, it's Fendis. Hey, you know what? I think this guy's Irish. Maybe my mom's Irish.
Well, that was exciting. What'll we do now?
There's all sorts of fun.
We could find some for St. Patrick's Day.
And where, pray tell, are we supposed to start?
I think we're going to Carnival or something.